Hi friends, this is Mr. Holland again with part 2 of our Introduction to Music. I want to go through the next couple things on our rules for music class, and they're both really important. The first one is called Class Dojo, and you can earn rewards here. And for those who were here last year for music, you understand how this works. But for those who are new, I'm going to explain to you how this works. In each class, you are going to be given a character that represents you in Class Dojo. So let's say this is one of our music classrooms that are here. And you'll notice there are names that go with a character. So that character goes with that name. Now in music, you can earn points to get rewards. And this is how you do this. First of all, you can earn points by participating in class. That means you were doing the activity. So whether we are singing a song together, or if we are playing instruments, or performing a dance, or playing a game, if you are participating or doing the activity, you can get points. So let's say, for instance, let's take a look here. Mr. Bradley Pitt, remember his picture from the first video we did? He's actually in this class. So let's say that Mr. Brad Pitt was doing a great job participating in a music activity. I could click on his character. I could go ahead and give him a point for hard work. And he is now going to have 2 points instead of 1. All right? Sometimes characters can also, or you can also get points by doing other things. Like for instance, if you are listening to directions or following directions, or if you're being kind to someone. So let's say this person here, his name is Cameron. Let's say Cameron, she was doing a great job in class following directions, or she was being kind to somebody. I could click on her character and give her a point. All right, I could do helping others. Okay? Now sometimes in this class, if the whole class is participating, I can give the whole class points. And how I do that is I go over here to where it says whole class, and I click on one of these, and now everybody gets points. Okay? Now, here's what you want to do. We want to add our points up. And how we're going to do this is that we are going to add points up by the month. So for my friends who are in Q's, that means when we have music for the month of September, we'll add our points, and then October and November and so on. For my friends for CES, that's the same thing. We're going to do it by month. So basically, if you're not quite understanding how the month thing works, usually it's if I see you 3 or 4 times, we'll add our points that way. Now your goal is to get to certain point totals so that you can get your rewards. The first point total you want to get to is 5. So let's say our friend Brad here, in music class, he's been coming during September, and he gets 5 points. When he gets to 5 points, he gets something from me as a reward. So your first goal is for you and your character to reach 5 points by either participating or doing an activity in class, listening to directions well, or being kind to somebody else where I catch you doing that. Okay? Now your next goal after 5 points is that we're going to keep adding them, is that you want to get to 10 points. So let's say this Cameron here has been working really hard. Each time she goes to music class, she's earning points, and after a few music classes, her points start to add up. And she gets to 10 points. If she gets to 10 points, she gets something from me. So basically, every 5 points you get added to your total, you get something from me. Either 5 points, 10 points, and sometimes you may even make it to 15 points. Now understand, you don't have to make these points for just one class. We add these up each time you come to music, but we do it by month. At the end of the month, we start over. That means we go back and we go back to 0. So let's say that the month is over for this class. What I do is I go up here and I tell them that I want to reset the points. So I go down here, select all, reset, and so when the new month starts, everybody's back at 0. Okay? So don't be alarmed if that happens, but again, you're trying to earn points for the month, and again, your goal, earning points, is 5, then to get to 10, and then get to 15 if you can. All right? And you do that by participating in an activity or doing an activity in class, or if I catch you, paying attention, listening, or if you're being kind to other students. Okay, so that's important. Class Dojo. Next one, reset. This is one we've done in both our schools for quite a while. And here's how a reset looks like. First of all, if it gets a little too noisy, or if I need your attention for something, if we're doing an activity and I'm trying to get everybody's attention at once, sometimes I will tell you to reset. Now in class, reset looks like this. You put your head down on your desk, fold your arms, and you are quiet and you are listening. You're not making any sound with your mouth or your body. The same thing works here, but we don't have desks. So when you reset in this class, you are just going to put your head down in front of you and you are going to sit quietly without making any sound. That means we're not moving our body and we're not whispering to anybody. Okay? On a count of 3, I'd like to try a reset together. Let's all try it together. 1, 2, 3, reset. All right, welcome back. When I, as a teacher, any teacher tells you to welcome back, that means you are free to start moving around. Now again, we'll put you in reset for a couple reasons. 1, maybe you're not following directions, you're interrupting class. Or 2, sometimes I may reset you as a whole class if we're just being a little noisy and I need your attention. We may even be in the middle of activity and I may have to reset you so that I have to give you some further directions, okay? All right, resetting is bad. If we have students who are getting reset too many times, I may put you off to the side, basically to kind of take a little bit of a timeout, take a break, until you are ready to follow directions, then I'll welcome you back to class. But understand, if I do have to excuse you and put you off to the side, you do not earn any dojo points during that time. So if your classmates are getting dojo points, you will not. So make sure you do not get reset. Resetting is not good. All right, last thing I have to work with you here is something called the go zone and the no-go zone. What that means is that in this class, we are going to be getting up quite a bit to move around. We'll either be doing dances or games or activities. Now, there are places you are allowed to go to do the activity or the dance, and there are some places you can't go. First of all, let's go through what they are. Go zones means these are places you can go to. So the front of the room, in front of you, this is a go zone. You can come stand out here and do the dance or the activity. Another place that's a go zone is next to my desk, right here. There's an open area between the chairs and my desk. You can move and dance over here. Another go zone is on the other side of the chairs, over by the wall. This area right here is open. You are welcome to use it to do the activity or to dance. And also in the back of the room, behind the chairs and between the keyboards, this area here you are allowed to dance or move in. Now, in the same way we have go zones, we also have places that are called no-go zones. That means I don't want you going over there to do a dance or activity. Now, here are some of the no-go zones. First of all, buy the band instruments. Those band instruments are for the big kids, the 5th and 6th graders. They use them for band when they have it after school, okay? So we have to stay away from them so we don't end up ruining them. Another no-go zone is buy our keyboards, okay? Do not go behind the keyboards or stay around them when you're doing activity. Buy my keyboard in the front. You may not go around it or behind it. I need you to away from that keyboard, mainly just so it doesn't end up falling or you end up breaking the keyboard. And the last no-go zone is over behind my desk. Okay? I need you not to stay. I need you to stay away from this area. You can be out here, but do not be behind my desk at all. Okay? All right, so those are our rules for this year. We're going to have a fantastic year this year. And again, our goal is always to learn about music and have fun. We'll see you soon.